Sirius Mindz Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Sirius Mindz Brain Tonic. The resurrection formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace.
Do your children love learning? At the Institute for Self-Mastery, we've been homeschooling for 10 years. We didn't just hop on this because of what's going on now. Check us out, the Institute for Self-Mastery, ismhomeschool.org. Peace.
Peace, family. Are you tired of being denied life necessities such as cars, housing, and credit cards due to lack of credit history? Then if so, give Brother New a call today. Brother New will help you legally boost your credit score by adding seasoned trade lines. Brother New also does credit consultations. Make the change today. Call 504-276-2033 or visit TradelinesWithGamba.com.
Greetings, family, greetings. Once again, we are black, and I am Professor Griff, and this is Sirius Mindz RnTv. Thank y'all for taking out the time to have this very timely discussion dealing with the Anti-Asian Hate Crime Act and bill, and I think now law. Shout out to the Sirius Mindz family here on YouTube. For everyone over here on IG, we're at www.youtube.com/C/Sirius Mindz RnTv. Shout out to the Sirius Mindz family, and always to my moderator and the tallest friend I have, Quan S. All right. Peace. What's going on? I hope your vacation was awe-inspiring, Quan. I'm sure you enjoyed your hikes. Yeah, I ain't never been on no horse, so I don't even know how that's gonna pop off. It's just gonna be like, yo. Now, I'll do like have somebody take a picture of me with the horse in the background, but yeah. Shout out to the rest of the Sirius Mindz family. And if you would like to donate to a worthy cause, you can do that. You can do that by donating to Sirius Mindz RnTv. How? You can hit the Cash App, $Professor Griff, or go to my website, www.professorgriff.com. But right now we're doing a fundraising kind of drive, and for your $50, we are sending people the official Sirius Mindz /Public Enemy /Professor Griff /Public Enemy gear hat. All right. So yeah, just you want to donate, just please do. Go to my PayPal, www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. All right. And yeah. Thanks to the people that have already donated. Thank you. Thank you. I'm kind of like, I was just kind of like overwhelmed, Quan. Yeah, the hats are kind of fly. I'm gonna try it out on the range, probably the next week or so. I'm gonna try it out on the range. I mean, you have to wear these kind of hats because when you popping off in them, cartridges are flying back. Shell casings, pardon me. You don't want them to go down your top in your hair, so you have to have a cap on. I think this is good for that. What you think, Quan? All right, shout out to all those individuals that have donated. And let me shout out. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. Nathaniel Davis, if you're watching, thank you very much, good brother. Really appreciate you. All right. Alvin Morris, thank you very much. Leslie Grisby, Jessica, Alex Stevens, Kevin Gray, Abrielle Davika, Isadora Morgan, Brandon White, Kimberly Proctor, Michelle, it just says Michelle. Okay, Michelle. Thelma Williams, Starlet Thompson. All right. Pamela R. Brooks, Eric Adams, Ahmed, Naima Simmons. Thank all of y'all. Thank all of y'all for donating. And we're getting the hats out to people as soon as possible. All right. Thank y'all. Thank you. And to the individuals that have inquired about Public Enemy shirts, no. Now, what y'all can do is hit the bootlegger up, say, yo. And then I'll give it a week, and then I'll swing by and be like, yo, scared. Pull up. All right. So today we're going to be talking about the Anti-Asian Crime Act. All right. I don't believe it's an act anymore. I'm not sure. We'll dive into the subject and we'll figure out what it is. Quan, Johnny Taylor, and a couple other people, your hats are going out tomorrow morning. All right. I got you, Quan. All right, let's dive into this. By the way, Quan, did you notice the new advertising? There's a couple of people that wanted to advertise. They said they need to wait till the first after the holiday. I said, okay, cool, because they said, Griff, I'm not sure if you're going to be on the holiday. You don't normally come on holidays. And you're absolutely correct. Nope, I will be in Savannah, Georgia at the gun show. And I think it's in Pooler, Georgia. So y'all come on through. I will be there. I'll have the hats, some mags, and some other stuff. Come on through. All right. All right, so let's dive into this particular subject, family. Hold on for a second. Let me put it in front of me. Hold on. Somebody is at the door. Okay. I think they'll work that out. Let me see who's at the door. But anyway, hold on, fam. Let me pull the article up and let's talk. All right. Here's what the new hate crime laws aims to do as attacks on Asian Americans rise. All right. I'm not sure if anyone is even interested if anyone is even interested in how Black people feel about this only taking 1 year, if that. They have one or two attacks, maybe a half a dozen, maybe a dozen attacks on Asians. And then instantly they're able to pass laws protecting Asian Americans. My question is, before I dive into the article, is where's the protection for Black people? Where's the laws? Where's what the new hate crime law aims to do as attacks on Black Americans rise? All right. What is it that we have to do in order to get these laws passed? How long do we have to wait? How long did Asian Americans wait? All right. It says President Biden signed into law the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act on Thursday in the East Room of the White House. Following overwhelming support for both chambers of Congress, President Biden signed legislation Thursday that addresses hate crimes throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, with particular emphasis on the increase in violence against Asian Americans. So there's no increased violence against Black people when it comes to human trafficking of young Black girls. Are there any do there certain protections that need to be put in place as far as in the lap of? Thank you very much. You want to come on?
No.
You can. I'll turn this camera this way. You sure?
I've been in the garden all day.
You've been in the garden all day? All right. And this is matcha?
Yes.
Which I needed this. I have a pounding headache.
I have a headache too.
For real?
You gave me a headache.
I gave you a headache. See, they say sometimes
What's the show about? Oh, they say to him now what?
They say when you sleep in the same bed with someone and both of y'all get the headache, yeah, y'all must be dreaming about one another.
Making up stuff.
Hell yeah. Hold on, but it's about the Asian Crime Act thing that they signed into law when the George Floyd Act is just still sitting on somebody's desk.
Right.
Yeah. So we don't get justice, but everyone else gets justice.
Right. They signed that thing quick.
Right. So
dragging on.
You want to come to a firearms class?
Me?
Yeah.
A new firearms?
I'm doing the cert thing today.
You doing that today?
Yeah. At 5 o'clock.
The dream has to be picked up from work at 6.
What time?
Between 6:15 and 6:30.
You want to just drop me off? Bruh.
Sure.
Unless
I could drop her off, pick you up. I mean, drop you off, pick her up. Are you doing a show?
I'm doing a show. Yeah, I'm doing a show.
Like
I'm waiting for them to read that. People can read the article. These people are very bright and smart, right? Am I right or wrong? I ain't seen my wife all day, so can I have a brief conversation? Hold on, fam. So you're going to drop me off.
Okay, give me a kiss.
I
love you.
Love you too. So you're going to drop me off, pick her up. Well, Issa Shaw's supposed to be coming. You want me to tell Issa to come get me? No, we ain't doing all that. Issa going to meet me there.
Where is it at?
Right down in East Point.
I'll drop you off, pick her up, and come back.
All right, cool. All right. Anyway, family.
In the meantime, in between time.
See, why are you trying to act like Professor Griff? All right, in the meantime, between time, that gets me back on track.
In the meantime, in between time, drink your matcha. It's vegan.
It's the vegan matcha.
Yes. Okay,
all
I
right.
love you. Have a good time.
I love you too, ma'am. Love you to life, not to death. At the end, at an event in the East Room of the White House, Biden thanked lawmakers for coming together to pass this legislation. He said standing against hatred and racism, which he called the ugly poison that has long haunted and plagued our nation, is what brings Americans together. Asians ain't been here that goddamn long for all this stuff that you're talking about to be happening, but Black people have. I'm not belittling what's going on with Asian Americans. Trust me, I'm not doing that. And I'm not going to run the corny line. I got Asian friends. Them other people do that. I don't do that. No. I'm just saying to you, as much hell as Black people have been catching in America, where are those legislations and those laws that protect Black people? Where? My message to all those who are who are hurting is, we see you, and the Congress has said, we see you. Okay, do you see us? No, you don't see us. You know why? Because anytime y'all get together with your pseudo black friends, the Negroes that don't hold you accountable for anything, you say, well, Margaret, something, I don't see color. It's a goddamn lie. And second of all, that's insulting. I don't want you to overlook the fact that I'm black, because I'm black. I want you to see my color. But what I don't want you to do is continue the same poisonous, devilish, evil mindset, spirit, narrative that go along with my complexion. Because this is the same complexion that you try to get in the summertime. So stop that. The people that are Queenie, 7,000, the people that are committing these crimes, they don't know where these Asians are from. Whether it's South Asia, whatever. So they don't know. They don't know. I remember a minute ago, they were calling the not the Tamil brothers, but the brothers from India that were studying Hinduism or whatever, that wrapped their heads. They thought they were Arabs. So yeah. It's the concept of the dumb devil. Anyway, my message to all those that are hurting is, we see you. Okay, Queenie 7000, if that is true, and I truly believe that you stand with all, who's standing with black people? Who's standing with black people? Who is bringing up all the statistics of Asian on Asian crime and throwing that in their face? No one. Come on. POTUS, President Biden, says hate has no place in America. Hate has no place in America? America is built on hate, the extermination of the Native Americans, all right? The enslavement of black people, the attempted genocide on black people, the attempted genocide on Native Americans, killing millions of people, enslaving black people. What do you mean hate has no place in America? When did this happen? And then he went on to say, I look forward to making that clear this afternoon by signing the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act into law. The legislation introduced by Representative Grace Ming, Democrat from New York, and Senator Mazie Hirono, Democrat from Hawaii, aims to make the reporting of hate crimes more accessible at the local and state levels by boosting public outreach and ensuring reporting resources are available online in multiple languages. This brother just got dragged and hogtied and beat to death by police officers, but you can't sign into law. You can't sign into law. You can't put into place laws that protect black people from police officers, laws that protect black people. So they slick, being the dumb devils that they are, they go and they find footage where black people are beating up Asian Americans, and then that's the narrative that they push. Wow. Wow. Vice President Harris introduced Biden ahead of the signing of the reflected and reflected, the signing and reflected on the increase in violence against Asian Americans. This violence, it did not come from nowhere. And none of it is new. This is Harris talking now. In my life, I've lived, experienced, and I've seen how hate can pervade our communities. I don't mean to laugh, but they slick. Because how come they're not mentioning who is the purveyor? Who is the prior in the house? Who is the people committing these crimes? I watched a show last night and it talked about the rise of domestic terrorism in America. And they said the number one problem in America are white males from a certain age to a certain age with that certain kind of white supremacist mindset. Not all white males. So they gave us a demographic and they showed us who were the domestic terrorists. On how January 6th, that wasn't the first time that they've attacked America and attacked the United States government. They have a history of attacking America and people in America. So I'm reading this along with you, but they're not saying who's the ones that are committing these crimes. But they show black people beating up on Asians. Wow. You're right. Dion Gladney, Kamala Harris, you don't speak for black people. Not at all. She says, and I have seen how people uniting against hate can strengthen our country. Well, how come they don't come together and unite against hate and defend black people so we can strengthen the country? Harris noted the work to combat racism doesn't end with signing the bill. Here's the truth. Racism exists in America. Xenophobia exists in America. Anti-Semitism, anti-Kemetism, Islamophobia, homophobia, transphobia, and get the fuck out of my face phobia. All this exists in America. Well, this is Harris talking, except for that last one. And I'm just saying, if all of this been existing, then where are the laws to protect black people? Wow. The signing comes 2 days after the House of Representatives passed the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act by a vote of 364 to 62. All 62 votes against the bill were from Republicans. Wow. Someone on IG says Kamala got a white man to protect her in hopes they see her as anything but black. And they don't. They don't. They still see that nappy-haired black woman. That's what they see. Asian Americans have faced a dramatic spike in violence throughout the pandemic. Yeah, somebody help me out. I don't really see, peace, Aisha Ra, I was good with you. I don't really see this black on Asian kind of crime thing happening. Tahuti 415, peace. Hope chat, man. Family, I need y'all to help me out with this for real. So you show the footage of black people beating up Asian Americans. You run through all of this in an article. You never mention what most of them quietly agreed upon in reference to domestic terrorism, but you never say it. You never show it on the screen. So it says former President Donald Trump's frequent use of racist phrases such as kung flu, to describe the coronavirus as a link to the increased anti-Asian sentiment in this country. Of course. And these are the things that fuel it. Stop AAPI, hate praise, and legislation for investing in community-centered solutions and provisions to mitigate anti-Asian rhetoric. How come you're not doing this for Black people? How come we can't have community-centered solutions and provisions? We have some solutions. Where are the provisions so that we can put these particular things in place? Mind you, I'm just a talk show, internet, YouTube, IG kind of person having a conversation. And what's wrong with having this conversation? But they further went on to say legislation is needed to address the root causes of systematic racism and oppression. Well, I wonder where that's coming from. Systematic racism, white supremacy is systemic. Hold on, fam. Let me turn out this light and get me a top to put on because I'm getting cold. Racism, white supremacy is systemic, family. Racism, white supremacy is systemic. That's not a big word. It's racism, white supremacy is interwoven. Racism, white supremacy is interwoven into the fabric of America. So when you say it's systemic, you can look at the 9 areas of people activity, and racism, white supremacy is there. It is there. Black community have been the economic base of blah, 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 blah. Okay. Right. Right. So, yeah. It's sometimes it's mind-boggling to try to unravel. Yeah. They. You say they no longer consider it the system of white supremacy, new phrase system of government straight out of the politician's mouth. Okay. We're not going to follow their trend. Little Goddess said the United Independent Compensatory Code System and Concept, a compensatory counter-racist codified word guide paperback by our good brother, Neely Fuller Jr. This is what we mean when we say we have to be on code. Racism, white supremacy. Racism, white supremacy. Don't try to change the name. You don't want to confuse people. We want to replace racism, white supremacy with the system of justice. All right? Hold on 1 second, fam. Don't go nowhere. All right, so I was saying, before I got rudely interrupted by myself, I think if we are all Americans, and I think the Asian Americans are getting laws passed to protect them, then if we're all Americans, then we should hold those people that's supposed to be representing us in Congress, on the Hill, in Washington, D.C. We have to put pressure on these people to begin to speak up and out for us. Plain and simple. Queenie 7000. Oh yeah, smoke and mirrors. So I just think it's a very real dynamic. Thank you, Quan. I'm putting it up as fast as I see him. If you would like to purchase the merchandise, you can visit Professor Griff's website, www.professorgriff.me, or submit your payment to PayPal, www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. All right. Hold on for a second. I'm trying to answer some of these things that y'all are putting up. Thank you, Quan. Make sure when you send me the donation on PayPal, put your name, address, your phone number, and what you're sending the donation in for. I'm getting these orders, and yeah, y'all got to help me out because yeah. Ghost of Daniel and anybody else that's on here that have white parents, you shouldn't disrespect your mommy and your daddy. If my mom and if my mama or my daddy was white, I'm not disrespecting my mama or my daddy. No one's asking you to do that. But you got to have some serious conversations with mommy and daddy. You do. I'm not one of those kind of individuals that's going to come on here and encourage people to disrespect the mother that brought you into this world, the daddy that brought you into this world. Nah. Thank you, Quan. I got to put that on the screen. Put your information in just like you would if you were receiving a refund check, a stimulus check, whatever. Thank you, Great Filibuster. To help the channel, make sure you hit the share and click, copy the link, send it to people, do whatever. Because y'all know they're redirecting this URL. The question is to black people, though, are y'all seriously having this conversation with your Asian friends? Tony Baker, I don't know about that. Boycotting beauty supply stores and all that. Nah. How about building our own? Jamaican 46 Lee, what's good with you? Thanks for the donation. Shane Shakur, thanks, good bro. I say don't boycott anyone. Take that energy in that time. Pull your stimulus money together. Get your own beauty shop. Support one another. Learn to love and respect the self. Thank you, Quan. That's exactly what I was just saying. First and foremost, she said we should build our own. What's wrong with that? True story. When the thing was going down with Asian people, a group of firearms instructors decided to approach the Asian community to see if the Asian community wanted free firearms classes. They don't want to be taught by us. True. Actual, factual. They don't want to be taught by us. Hey, Griff, when can you can advertise on my show right now, AKA Allen. Just text me, bro. 678-557-2919. 678-557-2919. So I'm saying this is our speaking up and speaking out about the lack of legislation as it pertains to black people is no disrespect to Asian people. We just letting Asian people know, look, I don't know how y'all got up in that space where y'all got that passed so quick. Can y'all help us out? Because we need to be in that same space. Damn, somebody said no more 18-inch Indian Remy. Whatever that is, I'm not sure. Maybe it's hair, a certain kind of hair. Oh, give thanks, man. The mark of Buddha. All right. Queenie 7000 is called what is that thing when cultures come, different cultures come together? Oh, it's called a cultural exchange. You said I have learned important things from different races and different cultures, and you're grateful for that. Well, know and understand, according to our scholars, at the root of the Asians' cultures are black people. But will the Asian cultures admit that? Ask Eugene Adams. Ask Runoko Rashid. Ask Ashwa Kwesi. Ask Dr. Ben. Ask the Anthony Browders, the Professor Smalls of the world. The Leonard Jeffries of the world. Come on now. The Ivan Van Sertima's. So if we're going to go back that deep, that's not even a question that we're asking though right now, because we could go back to the origin of the Oriental or the Asians or whatever, be they North, South, East, or slightly West Asian. We could figure that out. Black people are at the root of that. So come on now. Callie, thank you very much. Callie Baby Breezy said Asians have their people placed in government positions that is working on their behalf. Those said people work on the behalf of is our representatives. China bought their privilege in America. Callie Baby Breezy is on point with it. That's it. We're our people that represent us. We got Negroes talking about they're trying to do away with reparations. They trying to do away with Black History Month. Yeah, black people, Negroes. Wow. See, this kind of conversation kind of brings certain things up and out of people when you have these kind of conversations. Because it's almost like when you want to get to the root of this and you run in and you bump into black people, then you have to start scratching your head and be like, well, wait a minute. How come Asian people are not trying to help black people get equality and get justice? But yet when the thing went down with them, they want us to come to their aid. It's like, come on, man. You're right, Quan. They too busy shucking and jiving, partying and bullsh. Man. But for real, Kimberly Richardson, they don't even want us to have a conversation about this. It's almost like stay in your place and come on your show and deal with nigger things. Which one got shot this day and how many got arrested that day and who's messing with whose wife this one and who's doing. Come on, man. These are the kind of conversations we need to have so we can shift our thinking into solution thinking. All right, to come up with solutions for these particular things. I'm watching the show. I would like to advertise on your show. I got you. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to hit you up. Thanks for the text. It's a known fact that Black and Asians have never had a connection of any kind. Tahuti 415, you are absolutely incorrect. Black people and Asian people have always had a connection. Study Ivan Van Sertima's work. We've always had a connection. Sharif Alim, thank you very much. Really appreciate you. Hold on, Kwan. I'm trying to find your statement. 466 years of oppression and torture, and we can't even get a lynching bill passed. We need our own land, our own president, our own police department, our own hospitals, our own factories, our own farms. Thank you, Malcolm Taylor. This is exactly what Elijah Muhammad did for us and established for us. We had our own. All right. So we're on here today. Of course, if y'all just tuning in, my name is Professor Griff. For the people that sent me the not so pleasant message about how I rant and rave about supporting Black men, but Black men don't support Black women and Black. I'm not saying you're a troll. I don't know who you are, but I think my position was very clear the other day. That individual, one Black man who needed our support, I gave him my energy and my support. I had a beautiful conversation today with Black Dot. And we're comparing notes. And it's like, yeah, man, if the brother, he was 17, 18 years old. Yeah, I think we should, all of these monies and programs that we put together, and we should be putting together for young people. And then when a young man gets drafted out of high school, the Michael Jordans of the world beat him down and destroy his will. Monica Matthews, thank you very much. Like, wow. I'm just saying, why would white money with blood dripping off of it, would you take the money and do your master's, slave master's children's bidding and beat down another Black man on national TV for 20 years? Not good. Going to get my daughter. We have an active shooter around. Hard to explain. Where at? Where do you live at? What's your area code? What city are you in? So we can know. JSN, no tactical classes in New York. Now there's some white firearms instructors that I know in New York that are giving classes. If that's the space that you feel you can operate in, yeah. But New York gun laws are critical, man. Nah. So someone said there's an active shooter. An active shooter where? Now you overstepping your boundaries, Kamal speaks. No, enemy's public, you're absolutely correct. I'm waiting for the message to come through where this active shooter is. I am awakening. Thank you. I respect you too. Hold on for a second, fam. I don't know, man. Who's that? 630-396-3605. I had to get on another to make sure you know I will fuck you up for not taking me up on my offer. I will kill you and your wife. This is the text message I just received. The person is calling from 630-396-3605. 630-396-3605. I had to get on another number to make sure you know this is, I want you to know this. I will fuck you up for not taking me up on my offer, whatever your offer is. I will kill you and your wife and then another person in your family. Yeah, show him you'll be made an example of. I'm here. You can kind of make an example. I'm here. I'm not sure if this number's real, but we can track the number. I could pass it on to my people. Hold on. Let me pass it on to my people. Hold on for a second, fam. Because we don't take threats lightly. We move on threats. I'm going to send this to my people. No, you ain't got to track me down. There's a couple of flyers of where I'm going to be. So you ain't got to track me down, wherever you are. Hold on. This is a real life threat, so I need y'all to see this. No, the number is trackable and traceable, bro. I ain't stupid. I do this for a living. My family owned 2 bonding companies downtown. We track people down for a fucking living. So don't try to come back and talk about the number ain't traceable. It is traceable, stupid. And I'm not going to block you, so keep sending threatening messages. Gas Tactical, listen, the 630-396-3605 number, whoever that is, I had to get on another number to make sure you know this. I will fuck you up for not taking me on my offer. I will kill you and your wife. And then another person in your family, like the members of my family, are going to go for that. You don't even understand. Yeah, you'll be made an example of. Yeah, I will track you down and make you an example. And this number is untrackable. He says, oh, and he says, oh man, I'm serious. And whoever this individual is think that the people that I'm gonna just say that I'm associated with gonna sit back and act like he's gonna let this happen. He says, so obviously they're on the air right now with us because he says, keep reading it and you'll be fucked up. Okay, got you. But anyway, let's move on. Text that number to me. I got you. I'm gonna text the number to you. Hold on. I already texted to my people that can trace and track numbers. But I'm gonna text it to you. Hold on for a second. Oh, my people are responding already. Bruh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. But the reason why you have to put it out there like this and make a record of it is because now when Professor Griff goes to defend himself, I don't want you hearing something crazy in the news. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm texting the number right now. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. I'm going to save the messages. All right. Now, in the law states, thank you, it's called Stand Your Ground law. All right. So now, this is called terroristic threats. And in the state of Georgia, it's punishable up to 5 to 10 years in prison. And you cannot threaten people. And it's all documented because it's on my phone. It's on the show. It's on IG. It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook. And this is the kind of stuff that happens to me every other day, fam. So it's just so it's happening now while I'm on the air. So I'm sharing it with y'all. All right. Oh, hold on. Okay, I got you. All right. I'm gonna save that. All right. So this whole idea of Asian laws and legislation that protect Asians, Americans, but no laws that are out there that have been put in place that I can recall over the last 5 to 10 years that have been put in place specifically to protect Black people. Yeah, that poses a problem. That poses a problem. Someone said, but Griff is Asiatic. Okay, I can take that. The Black man is the original man. I just gave y'all a list of scholars whom we could go study, and then we can figure out the origin of the Oriental or the Asiatic people or the Asian people or the Asian cultures. We're there at the root of that. Oh, Shadow King, thank you very much. Yeah, but if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Yeah. Anyway, so what is it that, last question before we get off here, what is it that y'all think that we need to do to be able to put the pressure on those individuals that's supposed to be speaking up for us in Washington, D.C. to get necessary laws passed to protect us? What do y'all think needs to happen? Chemo set. All right. Y'all are killing me. So someone So the individual responded to you when you made the phone call? He responded, Griff, and he said he has a channel and it was a joke. No. The people I sent that message, his message to, ain't gonna treat it like a joke. They're gonna track the number, and I believe I know who it was on IG, and they're gonna track it to an address to an individual, and and we're gonna cover both sides. We're gonna get the other kind of justice. We're gonna entertain that individual, whether we gotta play the violin or whatever. Thank you, Bernard Monroe. He said, I got your back, Griff. Bruh, there are thousands of men like you that got my back. So these kind of dudes, I don't worry about. But guess who got Griff's back? The creator. I'm 60 years old. What makes y'all think that I'm not protected in that kind of way? Y'all don't see the death angels around me? I don't worry about people like that. I move the way I need to move. You understand what I'm saying? But Griff got Griff's back. Yeah, we don't play with threats like that. We don't do that. Ain't nobody playing. He might be playing, but my people don't play. We don't play like that. We just don't. Eric Richardson, thank you very much. Give thanks, good bro. Really appreciate you. Listen, when you find a man like Professor Griff that's been willing and am willing and will continue to sacrifice aspects of my life to speak up and speak out for our people so we can establish justice first among us and then get justice, period, from I don't care what other people, so we can live and our children's children can live in peace. Yeah, man, I'm not going to stop because I don't know how y'all are built, but it's what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to be doing in life. The question is, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Sage of Lotus, thank you very much. Yeah, no. Yeah. Some of those, I don't want y'all to get spooky on me. This idea of angels, y'all may not understand them in the way that I was taught to understand them. The scripture teaches us to be careful how you entertain strangers. They may be angels unaware. You don't know who you're meeting when you meet people. So be careful how you entertain strangers. They may be the angels that's been sent around you to protect you. So we have to be very mindful of how we handle people. And that's just real. That's not spooky. That's not spooky. Thank you, Quan. We are surrounded by 1,000 ancestors at any given time. When you in sync with yourself and you connected to your center and you draw and attract positive soldiers, warriors, people, both men and women, you don't worry about little peons or little flunkies like that, dude. Nah. No, you're right. And me too. The enemy's public. The general, Kareem Muhammad, one of the generals that I came up under. Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad is one of the other generals I came up under. I mean, I could go on and name a list of soldiers and people that I know, even right now, as we speak. GAS Tactical. So I'm not going. So, I mean, we don't play like that. We don't play like that. When I get off of here, I'm going to follow up with my people. All right? The few people that I know, some of them alphabet boys, to wear them letters right here and wear them letters on the back. I'm going to contact them to track this and trace this number and see who's offering these death threats. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes, like I told y'all a few weeks ago, we need to confront this kind of stuff and take these people to task. Threatening people like it's like it's all right to do, because before the internet and before cell phones, when people threaten you like that, they either have to have your phone number at your house or you saw them in the street, right or wrong. Yeah, it's ugly. But y'all see what I deal with on a daily and consistent basis. This is the madness that I got to deal with. Let's call them before I get off it.
The Text Now subscriber you were trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
All right. We'll figure it out. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate you. All right. So, family, I really appreciate this conversation today. Anti-Asian Hate Crimes Act. Legislation, now law. Let's see what we can kind of pull together. What kind of laws can we pull together to support Black people? Oh, so they're calling back. Let's talk. Yeah, greetings. This is Professor Griff. Anyway, all right, fam. I love y'all to life. I got to get ready to get out of here. Today, if you're anywhere in the Atlanta area, downtown East Point, I'm doing a free, I'm going to underline the word free, basic firearms class. All right. I'm doing the shot indicator reset trigger class, which is CERT. All right. So, yeah. All right. So let's just kind of, all right. Come take the free class. It's at 6 o'clock. We got about 2 hours. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to talk to my people. We're going to track this number down, whoever this individual is. And we're going to make sure that at the same time, I'm going to head down there and set up. All right. So if you want to take the free class, come on down. All right. Y'all already know my number, 678-557-2919. If you are in the Pooler area near Savannah, Georgia this weekend, come on through the gun show. Find Gas Tactical's booth. All right. I will be there with the good people at GAS Tactical. And come by, come purchase a hat, mag, some equipment, some armor. Yeah, I think he might have a tank, a helicopter, plane, missile, whatever the hell he might, I don't know what he got over there. But come make it happen, family. I'll meet y'all there. I'll be there this weekend. If you're anywhere near Savannah, all right, I'll be at the gun show this weekend, both days. All right, what's my number? 678-557-2919. 678-557-2919. One more again. 678-557-2919. It's Professor Griff. I love you all to life, man. Revolution is not an event. It's a process. All right. Serious minds attract serious minds. Seriously, you right, Gas Tactical. They need to pull on up. For real. All right. Peace. It's Professor Griff. I'm Audi 5000. Audi 5Gs, as we used to say. Peace.
3, 2, 1.
In today's climate, being safe is priority number one. With crime on the rise, we're all left with this magical question. How can I be safe and protect my family? Well, Professor Griff is offering a course that's similar to laser tag, but it's for adults. This safe and firearm-free course will train you in real-life scenarios so that you can avoid being a victim. This course is growing in popularity as a date night out. Add fun and excitement back into your love life, and the reviews are incredible. For more information, call this number below.